You've started already. You've started without me. So, how are we all? How are we? I am ready for the Stone Crow Virtual Pub Live. Let's get a beer, shall we? Good evening, Jacob Dawson. How are we? Here we go then. ABK in my brand new ABK Vice beer glass from the Foodies Festival. Here we go then. Hey up, Paul Goggin, how we doing? Yes, look at this. I think this glass might have one of those. Yes, it does. It has a widget. Evening, Simon. Oh, hope all is good. I am very well. Yippee-ki-yay. Big Kevin, there he is. Evening, Simon. How are you? Steve Jeffrey. I'm okay. I'm okay. Al Humphrey's got a Cronbacher Pills in a Stein glass. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So hit the like button down below. We got 79 people in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 79 people in. Let's get this to, can we do 50 likes? 50 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. I'll let my ice cream sort itself out over there. Thomas James, hello. Thomas Jones, sorry. Atif, are you Scottish? No, I'm from Wales. I'm from the land of my father. I'm from Wales. Live in Wales. Land of my fathers, if you're wondering, is a song we sing about bread and stuff. Bread in heaven, and it's great. Hi, Simon. Big Geek Holland. This head doesn't want to go away. I'm really thirsty. I want to drink some beer. I've had salty fish and chips. And I'm like, can see the beer. Have you combed yet? I have, Big Kev. I have. Do you know, I woke up with the old situation. Yep. I woke up Friday morning. I woke up with the old situation. So I've been, my voice is gone and yeah. But you know, it's just like a bit of a cold these days, isn't it? I think you've been told to get on with your normal lives, aren't you? Now you know you don't haven't even got to like take time off work or nothing these days, have you? It was Friday night was the one of those hot evenings where you throw the quilt off. I had a night like that Friday when I was laying awake all night, burning up a little bit, but it was nothing too. Woke up with morning wood situation. No, I call it the situation, the 2019 situation. Yeah, I woke up with it. I must have caught it from you guys Friday, last Thursday. Jack McGrath, hello there, Jacob Dawson. You having a chat with him. Not very vogue to have the C word these days, Simon. You're a few years behind. I don't really talk about it, Top 3 German breweries. Oof. ABK are good. ABK are very good. Paul Anna are up there, I reckon. Stefana, they're up there too. Turn the mic down. Oh, my mic's more or less off. So can we do 50 likes? Hit the like button down below. 15 more likes. Come on, everybody. Hit that like button down below. We got 135 people in. Augustine, another great German brewery. That one, I was talking to Rob the other day about it. St. Maximus, Tegernseer. They're a very good brewery. Brewery Tegernseer. I'm having an ice cold Stellar Unfiltered. Banging. Matt Taverner, you enjoy. Sudden Death, a great German brewery. Are they? Augustine. 10 more likes then. Hit the like button down below. 10 more likes to go. 8 more likes to go. Hit the like button down below 8 more times. At the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Six. Come on, 6 more times. 4 more times. Hit the like. There's a like and a dislike button down here. Like and a dislike button down here. If you hit that like button down here, it gets out to more people. One more like. One more like, and I'll shut up about it. $54. Thank you very much. Well, evening, Simon, on the Paul and the Vice Beer tonight. Excellent, good beer. Good beer, Michael. I got an announcement for next week. I'll be doing it next Friday. Stone Crow will be on a Friday next week. Because it's my lovely sister's birthday. And my sister's organised a party for next Thursday. So I'll be at a party next Thursday. Stone Crow will be on a Friday. Hello. Tyrannical T-Rad. Denbo's having a red wine. Enjoy. How's your house after Christmas? Scared BJB? There he is. Tactical red. My house, do you know, there is an update. So, been having headaches. Beer headaches. So, like, if I review 3 beers, I know about 4 or 5 hours after, I'm going to get a big old headache. Blue Note, is that a record player? Yeah, it is. Bang & Olufsen record player, yeah. So, on about health and stuff, just, yeah. I there's something called hang phobia. And it's a phobia of a hangover. And I'm starting to get, like, the equivalent with a headache. I know they're coming. I can almost finish my 3rd beer review of the day, and then I can almost feel it, like the ringing in your ears and stuff, and all of that kind of thing going on. So I can feel when I when I go for my walk, my 6-mile walk, I can feel it on the way home, like so. That sounds. Hello, Papa Golf. How you doing? Raining all day there. Al Humphreys. Evening all. Hope everyone is well. Having a good week so far. DB UK. Cool. I'm okay. We're all okay. So where are you from? What are you drinking? It's funny, the Stone Crow, isn't it? It's like a slow process of winding ourselves into it, isn't it? Like, I'm on my 1st beer, you're probably whatever beer's in, and like by 9:30, I'm like, oh, should I go and get another beer? And it's like happy, jolly, isn't it? Time, but it does take a little bit of time. People to tune in, get a lot of people in. Have you tried Nightjar? I have, Alex. Very good beer. Al Humphreys is raining beer. Oh my god. Tyrannical T. Mr. T-Rad's having a gin and tonic. Drinking water throughout the day makes such a difference, and a couple of glasses at night. You know, I've been drinking squash, like. There is an update on this whole thing now. What I was doing, finishing my beer reviews, having a cup of tea. It's the tea. It's the diarrhea. Diarrhea, is it? It just makes you thirsty. So I've cut the tea out. Much better. Much better. Just drink lots of water and squash. Drinking Northern Monk, Great Northern Bitter in the Midlands. Well done, Lewis Baker. South London, Cronbacher. A litre of. Al Humphreys, brilliant. Beertown from Cheshire. Oh, DBUK. I was drinking the Beertown beer with ABK, sorry. Drinking their collaboration beer. I was drinking that Saturday. It was really good. Really, really good. Really lovely beer. Kenny Joe 7 ASA. Gia Simon with a $10 super chat. Thank you so very much, Kenny Joe 7 ASA, for the $10 super chat. Really appreciate it. I've just loved it and liked it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. John, evening all on the Schneider Weiss Fest Weiss 6.2. Beautiful beer. John, awesome. 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 I've tried many Weiss beers, but just can't get on board with them. Adam Longston, well, these things, sometimes you may never, I can't eat mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. I was watching Clarkson's farm and he's making all these big mushrooms and I was like, they look good, but I couldn't eat them. I don't like the texture of mushrooms. Look good. So I'm going to head to Beertown Taproom on the weekend to try it. DBUK. Drinking homebrew stout. Must say it's good. You ever tried doing homebrew? Matt Watley. I have tried. I don't have the time. Unfortunately, I don't have the time for homebrew. Jack Lyons, evening all on the August side of Hells. Wicked. Brilliant. Alex Lashman, what do you think of the new Hofmeister? It's all right. It's all right, the new Hofmeister. I think this is Hungarian francs, isn't it, this one? 1,000 Hungarian francs. I always forget Stone Crow Virtual Pub is on a Thursday, but today I saw the notification. I happen to be drinking beer. Thank you so very much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. You guys have been great. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you very much for the super chats. Boom, Farmyard Ales, Shaft, great stuff. Good. What's the next food review? Oh, I don't know. Food review. Oh, I did one yesterday. I had to scrap the whole video. I went to Aldi last week. I bought a brand new mac and cheese pizza. I didn't read the instructions. I did the intro to the video. Yeah, it goes in the oven. Gas max 6, all this kind of stuff. Put it in the oven. It's one of those fresh dough pizzas, wasn't it? Fresh dough pizza. I put it straight on the racking. It all melted through. I went back 15 minutes later to check it. It was all on the blooming bottom of the oven floor. I was like, ugh, and there was mess everywhere. It was like trying to clean it up. It was a nightmare. All the racking was dirty, full of old crusty pizza. The bottom of the oven was all dirty and cheese everywhere, and it was a right mess. Absolute right mess. So yesterday's food review is a complete write-off. I've done that before though on the channel, haven't I? I've done that. I've shown you guys what I've done. Matt Rice says, hello. Beertown is good. Have you tried the Red Willow Brewery ones from Macclesfield? Josh Mackey, I have, long time ago. Good stuff. How are the new cats settling in? Very, very good. Big Kev. Very good. Martin Ryan, evening. Simon, evening all. I haven't done noodles for a while. Noodles be easier. Alex the Beer Master. Good afternoon, Simon. Just curious what beer you're drinking, and also keep up the good work on your channel. I really enjoy it. Cheers, my friend. Alex, cheers to you. I'm drinking ABK Weiss beer. ABK were kind enough to send me 1 million bottles of it. I got loads of it. Loads and loads and loads of it. Hello, Simon, my friend. Can I send you a crate of beer, 24's ales? Darren Stouchbury, yes. Why not? Lovely. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. If you send me an email, realaleguide@googlemail.com, realaleguide@googlemail.com. Oh. Yeah, I've just seen something about Greg's beer reviews. Yeah, if you email me, my head's gone now. I hope Greg... Is Greg okay? Is Greg's beer reviews okay? Oh, man. Man. Send me an email, realaleguide@googlemail.com. I need to know about the 24 beers, and I will have a chat over an email. But I need to know about Greg now. What's happened? What has happened? Happy Thursday from where it was invented in Thanet. Andrew Stevens, hello. Jack McGrath, I had hangover and anxiety by drinking a lot of beer and got a bit drunk on a Sunday. And the bad thing is starting shouting and being a bit aggressive. Drinking a Great Vice beer from Brewery Simon, a independent brewery. Oh, I know Brewery Simon, North of Bavaria. You should try it on the channel, if only my name. I will. There is some Brewery Simon stuff. I really need to be careful of how much not to drink to get that point of drunk, says Jack McGrath. Made that mistake before. Evening, everyone. Just hope you all had a good evening. Cheers. Matt Williams. Drinking some Pier Blonde brewed by Pam. Cans now in Aldi. Oh, cool. Oh, some Pier Blonde. I'll have a look. Been on them for days. Looks like Facts 10. Have you? Adram 14. I need to know about Greg. He's one of the originals. Newcastle cute. How's the dog, by the way? Oh, Al Humphreys. The dog's okay. The dog's okay. He's yeah, he's okay. All right, Mackenzie. Much better to know. But Jack McGrath's feeling much better. Gez the Sea, evening all. Do you think ABK do keg on the perfect draft? They don't, I'm afraid. Greg's beer reviews hasn't posted for a month. What's happened? Simon, you are on Thursday night therapy session. Look forward to this live video every week. Keep up the stellar work. Ryan Mackenzie, thank you. Excited about your visit to Manchester. Northern Quarter is fantastic, and Cloudwater and Track are very close to each other. You will love it. Stephen Pollard, hopefully. Right, so you haven't posted for a month. Let's just hope he's retired and not like, worse. We never. I like Greg's beer reviews because he was a bit like when like. There's been a few times on YouTube where, things have like. Greg, what I'm trying to say, Greg's beer. He always just got on with his own beer reviews. He never really got too involved in Facebook. He never really got too involved in Instagram or Twitter or anything like that. He just done his beer reviews, pumping them out, kept himself to himself, that sort of thing. And I kind of appreciated Greg for that. He's been going for like many moons. I mean, long time. Greg's been reviewing beer on YouTube, but he haven't posted in a month. No, I haven't heard the news. Can somebody have a look on Facebook? Have a look, see what's going on Facebook. Greg's beer reviews. Greg's unconscious due to tragic fall, paralysed neck down, according to his daughter, commenting in his film. Refused any treatment. Oh man. Evening, all good, thanks, mate. Hope you and the family are well. Your travel videos to historic pubs are pretty cool. Thank you very much. Hey, so I'm just curious what happened to Greg's period. Let me know what you guys are talking about. Alex, the beer master. I'm alright. I'm Mackenzie, just on my own. I'm just reading comments, and Adram14 has put a comment up saying Greg's had a terrible accident. Oh, that's really bad. And I hope you can get, what do we say in these? Hope he's well. Hope he's well. Hope he can be well. What else do we say in these situations? Christopher Tate, yes, I'm well, mate. Jack McGrath, what are my thoughts on Facebook? I don't use Facebook. I used to use Facebook. Used to use my page a lot. Used to use Twitter. Used to use all of them, but I don't use any of them anymore. Really, don't really use them at all. I just use YouTube. I probably could have grown my channel a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more if I was a little bit more punctual on Facebook and Twitter and whatnot, Instagram, but I just can't be bothered with it all. Just can't be bothered. Yes, Al Humphreys, I agree. I say, so happy to be finally able to join you properly tonight, night before my Cardiff trip. Simon D, enjoy. Brian the Beers, cheers everyone. Cheers, Brian. How's the weather been in Barry? It's been a bit cloudy out there today. It's been trying to be sunny. It's all right. Yeah, it's kind of like all right, So 180 people in. Oh, we're eight likes away. 8 likes away from 100 likes. Hit the like button down below. Hit the like button down below for 100 likes. We're 8 likes away from 100 likes. 7 likes away. Weather's been the same on your end as well. Just a bit cloudy. Matt Taverner, Facebook is horrendous. Any European beer trips planned? Robert Bainan. It's a bit tricky at the moment. I've mentioned this. It's a little bit tricky at the moment. It's just I'm hoping for a much better second half of the year. It's a bit sticky, tricky. It's a bit tricky. I'm probably like any other business out there. It's just a bit rubbish at the moment. So at the moment, I don't have any European beer planned. Any European trips planned? No, I don't. No, unfortunately not. But maybe we can do something soon. Simon D uses Instagram. Never Facebook, even Instagram. It's great though. No, just a look on Greg's page. His daughter posted that he was involved in a fall April 18th, paralysed. He is conscious and aware, refused care, and let nature take course. Oh. Alex Lashman, love your beer reviews. I feel like I'd like to side down. I only have Kronenberg in the house at the moment. Cheers, Alex Lashman. Yes, Stephen Crawford, Mr. Watt stepping down. Simon, it's really tough this year. I don't think it will get better. That's why I've turned to Stephen Pollard. Scouts to Scouts, can I see your comment? I do apologise if I haven't. Simon, do I like special brew? Scouse, not really, no. 120 likes. So I hope it gets better. I hope it gets better. It's funny, isn't it? Because I think it's a lot to do with the climate. I don't think we're allowed any more booms now, are we? When we boom, we kind of we generate stuff, don't we? And I just don't think. I think we're purposely not allowed a boom anymore. It's like neck strength. It's like neck standing on, isn't it? It's like on the windpipe. It's like we're not allowed to breathe much anymore, are we? That's what I feel like anyway. I feel like it's all very much like, get used to this. This is how it's going to be forever. I generally kind of like turn to nature though. Nature, family, health, as long as I'm healthy. Hi Simon. I know Jenny sends hello Philip Jones, thank you very much. Yeah. Scouse I have, yeah. Your favourite special brew, cool. Just having a curvy trolls. Cheers. Love your trip to York, by the way. Thank you very much. Enjoying Riverton. Pause this fork knife. What's everyone having? Well, I'm drinking Vice beer. That first one slid down nicely. I'm going to go and get another now from the bar. From the fridge in the kitchen. Here we go then. So I went for oh god. I went for a really nice walk today. I went on a different route. I went on a route. Oh, there they are. Hi, mate. Was good seeing you Saturday. Yeah. Did you see the video? Did you like the video? I made a nice video from the beer festival. It won the beer festival. I forgot to eat. We went to Burger King. We ended up paying for 2 Burger Kings. We paid £26. £26 for 2 Burger Kings. It was outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Horrible price to pay for a Burger King. Yeah, I went for a really nice walk today. So I went round the, so Barry's building this like waterfront development, and I had a little walk around the new part of the waterfront, the building. It's kind of like heading towards us, and they've started building all of the like promenades and stuff. It's going to be really nice. When it finishes, it's going to be really, really nice. Like, it's a bit like there's so much water, so much promenade. Literally miles and miles and miles of promenade. David Williamson's looking forward to trying the M&S Spanish beer. People are telling me it's Estrella. Usyk, I just can't see how Fury can. I can't see. Is he fit? I haven't seen him. 11 said, he says this fax is rubbish. Stop making us yawn sign, Jaffa. I'm drinking Menabro Lager 4.8%. They just started selling in the local co-op. Very nice. Sausage back, good. Robert's off to Oktoberfest in September. Have you ever been? And if so, any tips? I'm on Samuel Smith's Imperial Stout. Robert Benyon. No, I've never been. I'd love to go. Would love to go. Big. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see when we'll have a few pints now and see how it goes. So when you're doing the Stone Crow, why not store your beers in the bar fridge? Or are they too full? Well, we haven't turned it on. We haven't turned it on for a while. Just keeping the electric bill under control. What would be your mastermind topic of choice besides beer? Was the topic at work today? Mine was the Beatles or Bond films. That's good. Really good one. Mine would probably be Formula One. Sleazy Rider, long time no see. Cool. Burger King is expensive, but it's all relative. £7 to £7.50 pints, as you know. I know, Luke Robinson. Everything's like, isn't it? Yeah, that food festival was a great video. How's it going, ABK beer events? Your German lager in M&S is great. That's my next one. Usk, I think Usk will win. I think he will. I can't see how old is Tyson Fury now? I just can't see it. Fun fact, Simon is drinking out of a tall Hefeweizen glass. Prefer heavy pint glasses. Is Crazy Beers well expensive now? Yep, I tried that Spanish Dragon M&S yesterday. It's very good. Al Humphrey's good. I had my hair cut before and felt sick, and tried to eat before and felt sick again. It's horrid. Oh. I've stopped drinking beer for a week now. I feel the worst I am in a while. Like, how does that even make sense, says Reese. Just ordered 2 Stella on the perfect draft for the bank holiday weekend. Boom, Ryan McKenzie. Cool. Cool. 200 people in. 200 people in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Si, seen you got some Australia lecture reviewed yet? No, not yet. Not yet, Andrew Stevens. Here's a fun fact: the tallest building in the world is taller than every other building. Yeah. M&S Lager is quality. You have more here than probably most pubs I've seen all day. James Alms. Does Wales have the minimum price in alcohol price scam like Scotland? Well, I think so, yeah. I think so. Remember 8 cans for a £5? Remember those days? 8 cans for a £5. Beer used to be really cheap. 8 cans for a £5. I used to go in Threshers, and Threshers used to sell 8 cans of whatever lager for £5. Prices now are like insane, aren't they? I found out a nice fact yesterday. Only 1 or 2% of people in the world have green eyes, and they are the rarest in the world. Just like me. I have no idea that it's so rare. I'm a Al Humphreys. Fun fact, humans are further from the T-Rex in years than the T-Rex is from the Stegosaurus. I read that today. Really, Big Kev. Matt Taverner, yeah, I remember that. 8 cans for a £5. Mate, I remember 12 packs for about £8. Sleazy Rider, yeah, I know. Does anyone think that anxiety is the worst thing to experience during a hangover? Yeah, I think probably Jack McGrath, yeah. Ryan McKenzie said the swimming pool of the Titanic is still full of water. I agree. I think it was the curries, the sausage wrap. Simon D. Summer deals used to be 220 lagers for 80. Yes, yes, yes. Simon D. I remember. Yeah, 220 20 slab cans for 18 quid. Yeah, I remember. Missed the last couple of Stone Crows on the cellar unfiltered. Perfect draft. Paul Greenwood. Night out 20 quid. Yeah, I used to have nights out for 20 quid. I used to have nights out for 20 quid. Rick React says, smash the like button. I was going to join you for a beer, but I've run out of Estrella, so going to have some Toro red wine and Gaul Principles and having it with ice. Cheers. Rick Reacts, you enjoy. Half Humphreys is a Smegosaurus. 3 for 6 quid is still good, but some of the bottles are only 650, 620 milliliter. On the low and brown, the perfect draft, amazing beer. Andrew Stevens, great one, sausage wrap. Humphreys, 99p. Pint Mondays in Weatherspoon, sausage wrap. The Stone Crow needs a jukebox full of Simon's greatest hits. And Neil Doherty's on the Timothy Taylor Landlord. Right, I've done a lot of reading at the moment. What kind of subject would you like to get on tonight? I have one. Here's my question. Did anybody do any winter preparation work in their garden? Put some really early spring flowers in, or shrubs or something, and now May's come and everything's growing, everything's doing really well. I go on a lot of walks. I go past a lot of gardens when I'm on my walks, and all the gardens are flourishing at the moment. Every single thing is flourishing. Lots of people planting that red robin plant, the one that has red leaves in the spring. It's really nice to see. Really, I like it. I like it. All the trees are pollinated, all the flowers on the trees. Out walking, it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. It releases me from. I get out for 2 hours a day. I do my beer reviews. I get them all up on the YouTube, and then I just go for a nice walk, and I forget about everything, and it's lovely out there at the moment because we're having a bit of rain, sunshine, rain. It's perfect gardening weather. It really is perfect gardening weather, and everything's growing fantastically well. It's lovely out there at the moment. It really is lovely. Walks are therapeutic. Roy Brilliant, hello. Wait until you see the blossom in Japan. So lovely. Spring has sprung. Yes, Paul Greenwood. Fun fact, elephants are the only land and mammals that cannot jump. Probably a good thing. I go for walks in the National Trust place near me where I used to work. They have wetlands and everything. It's great summer. No, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Nope. Now mine is full of brambles. Gonna get into it on the weekend. Rick reacts. Well, they grow as well, don't they? Everything's gone crazy because there's rain and sun. It really is rain, sun, rain, sun. How's the Welsh weather? So Welsh weather, it's okay. It's okay. Well, rain and sunny. Lots of growth. Another thing that amazed me this week: the ship that brought down the Baltimore Bridge weeks ago are still on the border ship, as their Indians don't have the paperwork to enter the USA. What? No way, they're still on the ship. Mayday. Can I? That pint looks nice. Good. Steve's not interested in gardening, interested in beer. Japan is awesome for the spring blossom. I love it. The kitchen fitter says, hi Simon, I had the snip yesterday. Please raise a glass. Oh, the kitchen fitter. My compost here sprouted a blackberry bush. Well, it will. It will. I tell you what, compost. I've been buying cheap compost. And you know that yellow, that purple flower stuff that grows everywhere along railway lines? If you buy cheap compost, it's full of that stuff. John Jones. Now, I went to Aldi. Everybody talking about Steinhauser's gone. My local Aldi's got about 12 cases of it. About 12 cases. So whether I clean it out, have them all to myself, or let you guys have a nice drink of it in Culverhouse Cross Aldi. Yeah, they got loads there. Loads of Steinhauser there. Do you have a Polish Eastern European food store near you? Volta? Yes, I do. I bought loads of Polish beer recently. Al Humphreys, I'd still be working there if I hadn't been hit by a car. I have nerve damage, chronic pain. But there are people way worse than me. For much and great reviews. Wow, I mean, yeah. Proper tragic. DBUK's just started cutting all the bushes back. They went mad at the start of spring. They will. Big Kev, when I'm feeling down at work, will do me good. Watching dogs makes me feel better. Isn't it funny? It's like a slow... It takes a while, doesn't it? It's not instant. It really isn't instant. But you can feel yourself when you walk in and out and about. You can feel yourself lifting, can you? I know exactly what you're saying. You feel better. Don't you? I think as human beings, I think we're supposed to be... We're nomadic, aren't we? We're a nomadic species. I don't think we're meant to be stuck in flats and small housing and stuff. I don't think it's meant to be like that. Yeah, probably when you get old, it's fine. But when you're in your prime, I think we're supposed to be a nomadic species. We're meant to be out working, walking, out, doing stuff. How is the Chang bit? It's all right, Manish. John Jones says, will Steinhauser return with a lower ABV? Well, I hope not. Good evening, all. My first time tuning in to the live chat on Thursday. Dante in the Cotswolds. Enjoy, Dante. We need to go for walks every now and then. They do us great. Sounds like the microphone has had a beer too. The hog, is it? Volta, I have to go to my Polski shop to buy pork that my Polish lass can use for cutlet Schaubaury. Wow, sounds good. What am I drinking today? I'm drinking a ABK Vice beer. I see Lando Norris is playing his chances down this weekend. I think that's a very, very clever thing to do. If you can play your chances down, then you go in with no expectations, do you? Go in with no pressure, no expectations, and let's see how they get on. Apparently, Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari, they've all got big upgrades. Coming. So, how's it going to be? How is it going to be for Lando? Can he hold on? Max will win. It will be chaos behind him. William Dahlgren. Yeah, maybe. Al Humphrey, Super Lando. Oh, I love Super Lando. He's great, isn't he? Zami Adams is on the Perler at 7.1% ABV. Black can, lovely drop. Those are cheap earphones. You're supposed to be active, is what your body is made to do, or you turn into a square. Paul Greenwood, I think all your head, it would like. Ugh. You haven't been for a wash yet? That bloody Bladder must be getting stronger, Paul James. Well, Sausage Baptist, plenty of work in. Have I tried any homebrew kits? Robert Bainian? No, not really. Not really. I need to. Anyone else seen the Heavily is now 4.4%? Shocking behaviour. I know. I read something the other day. I watched something on YouTube. Does anybody know about these 15-minute cities? Does anybody understand anything about it? So apparently Oxford is trialling a 15-minute city. And everybody got to stay within the ring road or something or other. Or they're advising you not to drive out of it or something. And the idea is we all live 15 minutes away from a city. Well, you know the next bit of like tinfoil hat? Now, it might be me. Falling over. But this whole thing with beer being reduced now, it's a terrible trend, isn't it? And we're all noticing it. But nobody's really like throwing their arms up in the air, are they? Nobody's really going mad about it. Why are we being subjected to all of our beer being lowered in the ABV? What is going on? And I know it might sound tinfoil hat, but can we make our own decisions? Can we make our own decisions in life and get on with it? Like, why do we have to be... Do you know what doesn't do too well in life? Is when things are forced upon people. If you were asked nicely, oh, would you please drink your beer lower in ABV? But it's not like that, is it? It's not like that. It's like a force. It's like we're all being forced. We're all being dumbed down. We're all like, well, our brains are gonna be like I don't know. What am I trying to say? I don't like it. The most consistent beer on the market, as far as I can tell, and please correct me, is Tyskie, Paul Goggin, yeah. A lot of taxation, yeah. Brunswick Wind said it's all about control. It really is. I warned my mate about Cronenberg going down to 4.6 as he loves it, and he said, well, I think he's going to switch to something better. Al Humphreys, there's nothing though, is there? I wouldn't drink a beer less than 5%, says Sammy Adams. Just cracked me open a can of Strongbow Original Cider 4.5. Jack McGrath. Oxford City. Oh, yeah. Oh, the District Council. Oh, my goodness me. I watched Clarkson's Fam. He won his appeal. Steve just had 2 bottles of Fuller's 1845. Very bitter. Less sweet than I remember. A lead-lined bladder. Hey, Summers, how is the Singer beer? I've not had one in a while, managed, but thanks for asking. Hopefully I can get home quickly and drink my pack of Erdingers I got the other day. With you. Dennis, cool, get into him. Wales has now got 3 genders, XX, XY, and YYY. Why? Cheers from Chile. Quick question, says Ricardo. Any changes in beer consumption in the UK? Any new trends? Yes, Ricardo, we're all of our ABVs are being reduced. Stella, all of it. It's all coming down. Cronenberg. We're all being washed. We're all being rinsed out over pebbles. You know what I mean? Purple flowers on the train tracks. Budley. Oh yeah, Dominic Williams. But Budlier. Yeah, that stuff grows everywhere, doesn't it? We've a Belgian beer and a cheese festival in our local, and salutation in Berkeley on Saturday. That I think is a 10-minute walk. Sausage bap. Yeah. So I got lots of the comments in. Lots of the comments. Steve's on a 1664. Stella's only 4.6 now. I'm off to London on the 1st of June for the rally. It's going to be massive. They couldn't be more transparent. Couldn't they? Oh look, we're having to up the price of our beer, or we're having to lower the ABV. But no, but they never do. You have to find out. You have to find out the hard way. Yeah, Al Humphreys. Yeah. 2 years I can drink, but 2 years I couldn't drink Tusky from the pot. They almost some people at 5% ABV. Paul Goggin, yeah, it's just they just did. Because I just don't think the Polish would have it, would they? Oh, your Tusky's 4%. Oh, what? Well, buy Zubra then. You know, people won't have it. James Hickey says forced, but they also try to be sly and sneaky, doing stuff under the radar, thinking we don't see. People don't do anything though, do they? We should have a rally. We should have a real ale craft beer rally. Marching through the streets of London, protesting about our ABV and our beer going down. Wouldn't that be fun? Zura is my go-to beer. It's the best in my opinion. Charlie Parkin. It's brilliant. Zubra's really good. Zubra is really, really good. I got 440 millilitres of Moretti for £30 today. Result, yes or no? Stephen Kane. Moretti's owned by Heineken, and if you bought it in the UK, it's probably been brewed by Heineken in the UK. It's not Italian. It's not Italian. I mean, if you like it, no problem. If you like it, no problem. I'm not a beer snob in any way, which way or for or whatever. I'm not a beer snob, but it depends if you like it. I actually don't like the British brewed lagers that are pretending to be Moretti or Peroni or Madri or all that kind of stuff. Like 18 bottles of Corona on Amazon for £12. Ryan McKenzie. Rolling Rock is 4.4% ABV in the US. When I found it in my local co-op, it was 2.2%. Not my favourite lager at all, but still, for 2.2% Rolling Rock, that's just bonkers, isn't it? De Baune is another 7% ABV. Great beer from Poland. Zami Adams. Yep. If you're rich enough, you don't really notice the price of beer, the price of fuel, the price of food, etc. Big Kev, yeah. Yeah, Stella used to be 5.6, 5.2. It used to be 5.6. Al Humphreys. Stella used to be 5.6% ABV. Probably more like a Belgian blonde beer. Budweiser Budvar for me from now on. As you go, John Jones. Yeah, that's a good shout. Budvar's a good shout. Budvar is a very good shout. I wonder if there's any kind of persuasion by the powers that be to try and speak to these European brewers to say, hey, can you lower the ABV a bit? Well, you've got to wonder, haven't you? Brewed for the UK market. Charlie Parkin with a £1.99 super chat with the love. Thank you very much. Charlie Parkin, really appreciate it. I'm going to like your super chat. Thank you very much. I'll take all the way to this on 2.2% beer. 900 crates. Well, Al Humphreys, yeah, absolutely. Newcastle Brown Ale is top notch for me, but can't buy it anymore on Beowulf. Stephen King, yeah. Have I ever tried anything from pipes based in Pontcanna? Robert, Robert Ben, yeah, I used to. I used to go to their little brewery in the lane there, but I haven't in a long time. Remember Life and Death came out, 6.6% ABV? Yeah, I do. America's favourite hoarder. Hi Simon, thanks for the recent pub crawls. By the way, my name is Tom. Hello, Tom. Hello, Tom. I'll forget in 5 minutes, Tom. I'll try my best to remember you. America's favourite hoarder. Tom, how are you doing? Skull's only 2.7%. Remember Skull Super? Skull Super 10% ABV. I reviewed that. Skull Super. Give the Nuki Brown. Well, Steve, I'm not a fan of Nuki Brown, but anybody else like? This is a pub. This is a virtual pub. This is not Beer Review Central today. This is a virtual pub. You can all come along, enjoy what you drink, have fun, have a laugh with me. And that's the name of the game. Blow off some steam, have some fun. Whatever we all choose to drink, it doesn't matter. Seems to me that the government is trying to bring back the days of the post-war period when beer was 3.8% ABV. Jim, I know. Ooh, you know, like it sounds like the guns fired on having it on the election. It sounds like there's a lot of like we're about to start now, any minute now. Like I don't know. Where do you sit? Where do you sit with it? Who's gonna get in? Who's gonna get in? I'd love a few pints in the Vulcan, some faggots. Looks like a gorgeous place for a wonder walk. Worldwide Ghosts, £7 a pint. £7 a pint. Al Humphreys Labour, maybe Al Humphreys used to drink Newcastle Brown Ale out of the bottle in pubs back in the day. Steve, yeah. Anyone else had the Walker's Max Extra Flaming Hot? I love them. Al Humphreys, I've reviewed them on the channel. They're on the channel. Yeah, Worldwide Ghost channel. It felt very eerie because it went right back to when the pub was first opened. It felt quite eerie in it, like there was a couple of ghosts. But £7 a pint in a Vulcan. I checked my bank when I got home. I was like, what? I had 2 halves. Well, sausage back. That's the point. I vote green, but then nowhere. Say no. Yeah, I had that feeling whilst watching too. Don't matter who gets in. Well, do you know what? You're probably right. It's all World Economic. It's all. Well, do you know when they meet up? Do you know when they all meet up for a meeting? Brussels. That's the main nitty gritty. That's what's really going on. We're just ferrets. We're all little like ferrets in a tiny little wheel. Dragon Brit, yep. Reese, did you like the £1 Iceland food reviews? People are saying it's like really poor quality food. I was like, oh, well, you know, it's £1. Well, I guess it was, we'll still be in the same position now. But I just kind of like, so for me, I'll give you my own personal situation. For me, where we are in the world, this town, growing up in this town, there was empty warehouses everywhere. The docks was closed. Barry Island was rubbish. There wasn't much going on. Proper like 80s recessions going on. It's funny, Barry has this weird feel-good factor about it at the moment. It really does. It used to be like a proper, like like there used to be like Trahan gangs and Cadoxton gangs and proper, like you meet up for brawls. It was a proper rough place here years ago. People, but now like it's going through that gentrification thing. You know that where like they're building nice docks, they're building marinas, and so where I sit, I sit in a situation of like where I live, Barry. It's never been in a better place. It's in a far better place now than it was ever when I was growing up. All right, our town centre is horrendous. Our town centre is horrendous. It's the worst it's ever been. We used to have a Burton's, a Boots, all our banks are closed. We used to have Top Man, it was, but probably up and down the country, probably most of the town centres are like this now. But they're doing up other areas, like they're doing up the marina, they're doing up the old docks, that's all being renovated. And it, like lifestyle-wise, they're making a real blooming effort, they really are. So have you ever been to any nice old pubs around Ilfracombe and Barnstaple? Worldwide Ghost, I haven't. Oh. Anyone remember wearing gross bottle tops on their trainers? Yeah. They're just thinking of the people who don't need a lot of money but still need to feed their kids. Yeah, Reese, absolutely. Ran into a $10 plus pint of Guinness here in Missouri. Won't go there again. Oh, I know. The beer conglomerates have been conspiring, most certainly. Jim, oh yeah, of course they are. They've all chatted about these ABVs, haven't they? One lollipop's nearly £1 now. A lollipop, I know. Pint of Club Tropicana in our local Fuller's in a little village is £7.45 for a. Oh my goodness me! I'd be like, no, I'm not paying that. How often do you visit a country pub? Any favourites? Dominic Williams. Well. I got some plans actually. I have got some plans to do a couple of visits of a couple of country pubs. Al Humphreys. Oh yeah, that video of the Vulcan Pub Museum was great. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Paid nearly £10 for a pint in the O2 last week. Wow, John Jones. £10. What can you expect for £1 in 2024? It's not going to be like a 5-star meal. Reese, exactly. Yeah, it was all right. John Bance, long time no see. Cheers, mate. Jimmy C, good evening. Flaming Hot Waters, crunchy, and Flaming Hot Doritos are good. Oh, that's him. Yes, Worldwide Ghosts. Him. Santa Claus. Him. Claus. Yeah, I'm not gonna say his surname because I'll have this whole thing switched off. But yeah, that he is honestly like him. Yeah. I totally agree. His name keeps popping up. That guy's name keeps popping up. Oh, just it's really bad, isn't it? Like people are never told though, are they? You never read stuff like this on the BBC, do you? You never like why are we just being like we never get any proper news, do we? Sounds like Chippenham in Wiltshire. Madness the way things have gotten. Folk bragging about £4.60 for a pint. If you can, you really should check out this Saturday in Berkeley, Gloucester. You'd love it. Sausage Bap, I will. What have I missed? So have a look at Worldwide Ghost comments from previous, and there's a guy called Klaus. Google his name and read up some stuff about him. Like it's the economics for it, the world economics for it. It's all part of like that, where they all meet up and tell us how we all should live our lives, basically. Albert, hello from Armenia. My local is £3.30 a pint. Ryan McKenzie, cool. Daniel Shields, yeah. Well, yeah, you know, I just wonder what's going to happen now when in November, are we going to have, like, not us personally, but the other side of the channel? Are they going to have someone new coming in and, like, not having any of this rubbish anymore? You know, that sort of thing. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? That's where it all comes from. All that, like, the news. You know, he was the one. He pointed fingers, didn't he? He was like, no, it's all rubbish. And we all thought, like, well, laughed and like, oh. But turns out he was bang on, wasn't he? I watched BBC here in the States, and it sounds like they've been drinking the Kool-Aid. Jim, yeah. It is too expensive to go out drinking on a good session these days. Pro Boss, what's my opinion of Beck's beer? I've got a sign over there. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's probably nice in Germany. It's probably a really nice beer in Germany. In the UK, it's rubbish. I think it's about 4%. It's not good at all. Pinto number 30. I'm going to go and get a bottle. I will be back. You're from England, I'm from Wales. I was karate. Once fish. Who why? Oh no. Bring back Stand of Ice, that Czech lager that sold in Lidl. Oh yeah, that went down. That had like too much sodium or something in it, didn't it? How many beers a week do you think you drink, and how many new beers do you try per week? Chronic masturbator. Ooh, you made me read that out then. I don't count. Does anybody really count how much they drink in a week? Does anybody count? I don't count. Do you know why I don't count? I don't care. I really don't care. I'm like, kids are nearly finished school, been married a million years, lived in this house a million years. Like, I'm more concerned with the barnacles starting to grow on my face. I'm that old. And, like, I don't care. I don't like care how many units I generally I don't count, and I don't care. I really don't care. 1997, the Castle Inn, Clitheroe Morehouse is best, £1.30 a pint. Wonderful. 1997, it wasn't that long ago, was it? Me too, I'm just more curious now because of the lack of funds. Oh, Reese is going in the bath. Well, I thought you were getting at the whole health thing. Like, just, I just don't count. I just don't. I count it to be all of them at the end of the week. Simon D, £5 super chat. Any recommendations for Cardiff Bay bars? I've Instagrammed you about me bringing some beers to review. I leave about 7 a.m. Love the Castle video. Well, hang on a minute. Simon D. Simon D. I'm rubbish. I started off this video by saying I'm rubbish at social media and all this other stuff. I need to be more active on it. I really do. My apologies. Do I drink Armenian beers? I'd like to, Albert. I would like to. I like it. I'd like to travel all around everywhere, all around these places. Just I don't count calories in my food. I don't care. Well, Big Kev, yeah, it's just like, I think a wise old person told me when you're born with a set number of heartbeats. It's already set. A wise old man told me that. Whether you run fast and use up all your heartbeats really quickly, or you walk slow and you slow your heartbeat down a little bit. A wise old man told me you're born with a set amount of heartbeats. It's already set. It's set. And there's no more, there's no less. So I get yourself to Blackpool for a beer review, the Ardwick for £1.80 a pint and a £1 burger on the corner. Right, Mackenzie, Blackpool. Steve Jeffrey, I'm too old to care. Yeah, exactly that. BenBoy2802, evening Simon, is Ben here. You sent you the Citra T90. Oh, hello Ben, how you doing? You enjoyed it. I'm sat in the garden with a Patronus. Was wondering so far what was your favourite beer of 2024, Ben? Whoa, that's a really good question. Really good question. My beer of 2024. Probably that Delirium Black up there. I've saved the bottle. The bottle of Delirium Black that was sent by, he was watching earlier, wonderful man from the Netherlands. His name, I can see his thumbnail and everything else, his name's escaped me. That's probably my beer of the year. Fabulous, really good. So a big bottle of Leffe, which is not as good as it was, but gets me to that special place quite quickly. John Vance. Mark S, it's nice to hear you get a shout out during the podcast today. Johnny mentioned you when talking about the limited release Jurgen Klopp beer from Erdinger and Carlsberg. Have I tried that beer? I'm just thinking, have I tried that beer? Mark S. So I've known Johnny Garrett for about 11 years. I don't see him all the time. I'd probably see him once a year, if that. He's a lovely, lovely, lovely chap. He really is. I've given him a lift to the train station in my van. He's just a nice guy. He's just a really nice guy. And what I like about Johnny Garrett is the fact that he is like the driving force of that craft beer channel. He is as passionate about beer as I am. It's not just about growing a YouTube channel for Johnny Garrett, and it's not just about growing a YouTube channel for me. It's about sharing. It's about sharing our experiences in beer on a platform that we can share it with. And then the great thing is that then you can then share it, and you know, and everybody gets to hear about fantastic beer, and they get to hear about fantastic places. Johnny's a great guy. He really is. He really is. He's a lovely guy. I'd probably be seeing him at GBBF, Great British Beer Festival. If I go and if he goes, I'll probably see him on the Tuesday trade day. Marcus, no, tried it, not released, but they're trying to buy a bottle of to review. So I assumed you would too. Oh, probably, yeah, if I can. I live near Oxford. Unfortunately, I don't visit the city anymore, Steve. Al Humphreys, I have to admit, I have nicked hundreds of glasses. I don't do that anymore, though. Sorry. Well, thoughts on the Barry Island alcohol ban on the beach? Well, we as locals, we don't really use Barry Island. If you live in Barry, you go to a beach called Jackson's Bay. Anybody remember the Jackson's beers I was doing just after Christmas? Oyster, Jackson's thing. No GBBF this year. What? What? Really? Why haven't I been told anything about that? Are you serious, Mac? We're in for some bad. It's so bad, isn't it? Jackson's Bay. There we go. Jackson's Bay. No toilets, no bars, no pubs. Take a bag of cans. Sit on a beach. A quarter of a mile away from Barry Island. Probably even less. Same water. Same type of beach. No people monitoring it. You're there on your own. Take a bag of cans. Sit on the beach. Go in the bush if you need to. No GBBF? What? What's going on there then? Albert says your videos are awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh. Is the Cigar City thing... Thanks, Glamog. I think they couldn't get the venue. Hot crisps, lovely, lovely hot crisps. I thought I was reading it. Why am I reading that twice? The cigar, the London Craft, is that on? That's amazing, that is. That really is amazing. Is it bad drinking 4 nights in a row? I've been off work since Monday night. Tonight I drink M&S Spanish Lager, Paul and a Hells and Verdun Double IPA. 3 beers so far, 8.9. Don't read the units. Don't read all the units and stuff. You can. It's so many things in life, you know. BJB. Don't look at stuff like. Are you happy? Are you happy drinking your beers? If you're happy and you know it. Yeah. GBBF held at Simon's this year. Indoor plumbing. Drinking M&S Spanish Lager. Wow, 9.5. Yeah, Terry G is good, isn't it? It's good. Mine was San Miguel on tap. That's 15. I know, BJB. Yeah. When's the live stream taking a break for the summer? William, that's a very good question. William, there will be 2 more live streams after this. So next week, can I remind you all, next Thursday, I'm at a party. So next week, there will be a special Friday night. Next Friday for you will be a Friday night live at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. And then, after that, it'll be Thursday, and then I'm going to take a break. I am going to take a break. And I'm going to take a break because I always do in the summer. But I read an article today. One of the reasons why Adrian Newey is quitting Red Bull as their chief designer is that he's really tired. It's funny, I work 7 days, so I work 7 days a week without realising it. I work 7 days a week without really realising it. I go to beer festivals on a Saturday, food festivals. I get my camera out, my GoPro, I'm filming, and I'm constant. I never have any, like, and I get to this stage of the year, things keep happening to me on a Friday night. Oh, we gotta go here, or we gotta go there, and I'm like, no. Like, and I've been really annoyed. I've been really annoyed with it because I've had to go to parties here or parties there, or my own birthday party and all this other stuff, and I'm like, I just want to go to my local. I haven't been to I just want to go to my local on a Friday and eat amazing pizza. And I'm tired. I'm Jurgen Club. It sounds, oh, poor you, oh, poor you type of thing. But I do. I work 7 days a week. I work 7 days a week. I never switch off. I never switch off from this channel. And I feel I start to burn where I shouldn't be burning, if that makes any sense. Will I be watching the boxing? No, I'll be in bed. This is the thing. I'm in bed 10 o'clock. I'm in bed 10 o'clock every single night. Every single night. I'm gone. By 10 o'clock, I'm like this. Watching the telly, like gone. Completely gone. Take a break. This is the thing. It sounds like it's the easiest job in the world. It does. But like anything in life, you do anything 7 days a week. You do anything 7 days a week. And it's not enjoyable. It's not. I tell you, it's not enjoyable. It seems like a dream job, doesn't it? Drinking beer. Whoa, the guy's drinking beer. Have I got all the super chats? Did I miss a super chat? First ever pint. I think your channel is fab. Thank you very much. I'm pretty sure, I go. Travelling Tortoise. £2 super chat. Units of guidelines. Sorry, I missed your super chat. And then we got a £5 super chat from John. We got Rick reacts with a £2 super chat. John's super chat says, always miss a Stone Crow in the summer, but everyone is getting out and about and enjoying the summer months. A long break will do you good, mate. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it, John. Stu Not Stu says evening. We got Mills Brewing Amber Lees in our local, £19 for a 750 millilitre bottle. It's like why Formula One drivers retire. Like I couldn't imagine retiring from Formula One. I couldn't imagine retiring if I was a football player. Couldn't imagine it. Ryan McKenzie, £5 super chat. Thank you very much, Ryan McKenzie. Really appreciate it. I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine being fed up with football enough that I'd have to retire. And I couldn't imagine being fed up enough about being a Formula One driver that I had to retire. I just couldn't imagine it. But Mark Lawrence was please with Paul Jones, no. But the point is here, you do anything enough. You do anything enough over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's the repetitive nature of it. The repetitive nature of it. Do you know what I was talking about earlier on about being nomadic? Being nomadic, like just going over there or going over there, like doing different stuff. This is a very, very repetitive thing that I'm doing. I love it, but it's the repetitive nature that is really difficult. It is really difficult. It's like, so today, for argument's sake, I'll be completely honest with you. Today, I uploaded 5 videos and YouTube was broken and it deleted all of my descriptions. So all of my descriptions that I spent 10 minutes on each video writing out, I went back on in the afternoon and they all said add description. I was like, what? Add description? And it's been like that for 3 days. 3 days solid. You write a massive description out, you save it, save changes, you go back a few hours later, add description. You're like, I've had that, what are you on about, YouTube? And then that's when it starts to like, you're like, oh man, I've done all this, like, and you've got to write it, you've got to do all of these things. If you don't do all of these things properly, if you don't, it's the fine tooth comb element of YouTube that makes a channel grow. If you just bang out a video, bang, 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 forget about it, then they're going to struggle. If you write out the right description, all your tags, you do everything properly, then your channel will grow. But when it all disappears after you've already written it out, it's a nightmare. It's like, and then you start to go, where's my hammer? Where's my saw? Go hang indoors again, type of thing. Excited to see how long Alonso will keep racing for. He's still got the reactions from racecraft as he did when he was 20. Well, John, I tell you why he did that. He had 2 years away from Formula One. He went to do something else. He got bored of it. Went and did something else, and then he realised, oh my goodness me, this is the best thing. This is the best thing in the world, and I'm going to go as long as I can. Al Humphreys, YouTube. Love to know that YouTubers on their channels, they can be proper muppets. Well. 35 frames over 2 days requires stamina. Roy Brewling, there he is. Roy, I was talking about you earlier, Roy. That Delirium Black is probably my beer of the year. Fantastic. Playing tennis in Dusseldorf Saturday, plus Alt beers. There we go, Roy. He's still watching. Darts, billiards, and cornhole are great drink games. I don't understand how darts or snooker players retire. Ryan McKenzie. Ryan, it's like 5 hours of practice a day. If you want to be a top snooker player, 5 hours. Can you imagine potting balls 5 hours a day for like 30 years? It's going to do your head in. Throwing darts at a dartboard 5 hours a day for 30 years. It's going to do your head in. Starts off great. Yeah, look at this. Whoa, yeah, this is great. 30 years later, doing the same thing, throwing darts at a dartboard. This is the thing. This is what I'm trying to get over to you. we can only do this repetitive stuff for so long. It's why older people can't do the repetitive stuff. Can't do it anymore. Can't do that repetitive over and over and over and over again. It's impossible. When you get to an age, you're like, no, I can't do it. I just can't keep doing this repetitive stuff over and over again. The same thing. I need to do something else. I've been doing the same thing for 30 years and I'm fed up. I'm 54. Paul Jones, there you go. There you go. It's what we're not supposed to. This is the thing. We're not supposed to. Nobody's going to tell you that. John, exactly, Simon. Let's hope he carries on for a few more years. He signed an extended deal with Aston Martin. Maybe he goes to 50. I'm curious as to whether Seb will come back. Seb will come back. Seb will come back because he's had 2 years away and he's like, oh my God, I left the best thing ever. I've left the best thing ever. He will come back. Well, whether he was, I think he lost his edge, mind, Seb. I don't think he had that edge about him anymore. What's your dream car, Simon? Mine's a 1960s Lincoln Continental with funny doors on it. I don't know. Delirium Black is a black bottle of beer, a barrel-aged, like, monster beer from Delirium Tremens. I'll miss the live in the summer. The last few years, especially in a situation, there was always a live beer stream I could watch. Not now. Simon is the last man standing. Big Kev. Yep. Thank you very much. Roy Brulin Super Chat. Are you living the dream with YouTube? Does it pay enough? I spend all day smashing rocks with a hammer. Dry stone water. Oh, Dan Cat. Dry stone water. Now that's... Whoa, that would... See, now you're out in the air, aren't you? Out in the air, out in the fresh air. Whoa, that's, you know, that would... I think... My biggest passion in life right now, I would say, and I think it will always be my biggest passion now, is refurbishing old houses. I'm always looking at old houses. I like to find the most smashed up, beaten up house. Smashed up, beaten up house and go, I'd love to refurbish that. I'd love to get into that. You know, when you're walking through the front door, all the floors are rotten out. You're looking at the sky, basically, all the ceiling, all the roof's gone. That's my, you know, that's my call. And I reckon I got one of them in me. One of them. You're like a proper French countryside, beaten up, smashed up old barn. Italy has €1 houses. That's all very good. It's all very good, but you've got to sell them after, haven't you? Can't find my credit card, Simon. Sorry for the missed super chat. My wife probably stored it in a safe place for you. Love what you do, dude. Would try the black Delirium Sunday. Neverton Brewing, how you doing? Simon the Carpenter. Also, just to say, that morning after drinking too much that Sunday, I ended all that and which woke me up with a right fright. Glad it was just me hearing things. Jack McGrath, yeah. Oh, we're 25 to 9 already. What's going on with the time? What is going on with the time? Do you still go camping, Simon? Any sites in Wales you recommend? Oh, there's a lovely site down in Kilgetty. We go to Kilgetty quite a bit. I want to go. I've had an interesting development this week in terms of camping. Yeah. really positive one. I love camping. Absolutely love camping. Al Humphreys, £5 super chat. Please keep up the great work, Simon, and the chat are great. My kind of people, you all are. Cheers to you. Al Humphreys, that is an amazing £5 super chat. Thank you very much. Lots of camping in Wales. Lots. Oh, I love camping. I do. Simon is camping in his pub. Yeah, right now. Favourite comedy? I'm watching something at the moment. Every now and again, then I turn it off because it does my head in. And then I turn it back on again. It's called Friday Night Dinner. Has anybody watched that? Friday Night Dinner. Like, there's episodes where I'm like, oh, turn it off, I can't stand it. And then there's episodes where I turn it back on again. And I go, oh, go on, I'll watch one more. That's what I found myself doing. I can't get the theme tune out my head. It's been in my head for a month. The Friday Night Dinner. That's right in my head, that is. John loves Friday Night Dinner. Evening has been too long. Where's your lovely sign gone, Simon? Always a red. Oh, we put some kitchen units up now. Things are always changing. I used to dry stone walling in conservatory back in the day. Conservation back in the day. Really hard work, but man, was it an achievement and rewarding as hell. Yeah. Simon, worst beer of all time. I'll go out and buy it and see if it's as bad as you say. Luke K. Bellsbeth. Bellsbeth Extra Strong. Do you remember the sunny sitting having our moves at the moment? Better days in future. Hopefully never, so we can get some warmth on our skin. Oh, the one with the laughing woman. Oh, is that the old lady? Yeah, the old mother or whatever. I just watched one where she brought her old boyfriend round, and he was trying to beat everyone up. They locked him in the house. So there's episodes where they were they're fighting all the time, the two brothers, and I was like, I can't be dealing with this. What's the matter with them? Like, sort yourselves out. Stop putting salt in each other's glasses and that sort of. It's just like it did do my head in that aspect. I had to turn it off. I was like, no, it's driving me nuts. This, and the guy knocking the door all the time. Is it Mark Hepp? I know he's funny. I know Mark Hepp's funny, but you'd punch him, wouldn't you? If someone knocked your door all the time like that, you'd just sparkle. It'd be sparkle, wouldn't it? Bing, bing, gone. Stop knocking my door. You know? Michael Bull, yeah. Paul Jones. My wife will be on the plane later. She's taking it off the bottom of the door. Oh, Paul Jones. Sorry, if you're on a desert island, only able to drink 4 pints of one type of beer every day, it would be Vice beer, Ryan McKenzie. It would be Vice beer. Vice beer forever. Tambo working tonight, but I'm trying those M&S Spanish lagers watching Sunday football. Yay! Tambo is good. It's good. Neverton, yeah, let's get warmth in our hearts. Paul Jones, Brewdog Lager, didn't like that very much. Harry and Paul was a funny comedy series, loved that. Yeah, that was very good. The Hop House evening, Simon, I'm stuck at work till 11. Have a beer on me, perfectly. Preferably the salt beer Chinook. Eddie. Hello, Eddie. I googled pub and means public house in America. bar floors to the bars. You put the fat on old cowboys. Here we go. Steve Bree. Hello, Steve Bree. I heard you for a long time. Sorry, mate. Looks like Greg from Greg's Breweries passed away. Still does comment on his YouTube channel. Oh no, Steve Bree. Oh, Greg. You had the best ever intro. I every now and again, do you know, if I want to cheer myself up, if I ever want to cheer myself up, I watch Greg's Beer Reviews intro. You know, like Independence Day. It's blooming great. You know when the spaceship comes on Independence Day and they all go, ah, they all look at the sky. Well, he edited it when the doors opened and he was like, hey guys, it's me, Greg Beer Reviews. Let's have a beer today. And you know, like Independence Day when everyone starts clapping. It's just brilliant. Absolutely one of the best intros. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Ah. Well, I've heard a couple of stories tonight. I haven't had a chance to have a look at what's actually happened with Greg. I've caught, all I can do is take you guys' words for it, and there's been a couple of different things being said now, and when someone said he's passed away, someone said he's paralyzed. I don't know. That's the answer. I didn't know anything was wrong with Greg before I did my live feed today. So apologies for my ignorance. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happened. All I'm doing is I'm taking your word. I'm taking your word for it, everybody. But his intro was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, to his YouTube channel. Yeah, let's do it. Ryan McKenzie. Let's all raise a glass to Greg and Greg's Beer Reviews. That's all. What's in the fridge today? What's in the fridge today? The life, eh? Life. I never didn't know him. It's funny though, isn't it? Because we have a feeling, you know, you don't know him, but you know his face, you know how he talks, you know what he likes. You know, it's funny, isn't it? Because you feel like you know these people. You feel like you know these people. But obviously not. Evening, Steve. How we doing, Steve? It's getting dark in the old kitchen, Steve. It's getting dark. You got a pint, Steve? You got a pint? Steve says, walk into a beefeater, Coors, Carlin, Doombar, etc. Overpriced restaurant, terrible beers. For a steak, you might order if you have the occasional 40% off main offers, Steve. Well, I mean, I haven't been to a beefeater in ages, to be honest. Lots of people saying to Greg, let's all raise a glass to Greg. Oh dear. Scott Chegg says, I've been teaching my dog to fetch tools for my workshop. He's not perfect, but he knows how to drill. Jan says, well, cheers from Hamburg. Met you at the Brewers Cruise. Jan! Yes, Jan. Cheers, Jan. How you doing? Yes, I remember you. Oh, we had some fun there. We had some real fun. I met people after on that cruise. I met people at we went to a football stadium. We did we had some fun there as well. That was real fun. Um, Jan, did you go to the football stadium? Are you the person I'm thinking I'm talking to right now? It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. It was really cool. I need to turn some lights on. I need to blind myself a minute. How's that? Is that bright enough? Yeah, that'll do, won't it? How come you move these streams from Friday to Thursday, lad? Says GG. Well, I just was doing lots of things on a Friday. Everybody was busy on a Friday. Everybody's out drinking, and I thought let's do it on the last kind of like school night, last school night of the week. Paul Jones says, when my dog dies, I'm going to have him stuffed at a taxidermist and sell him via an auction house. What do you think? You're fair. I went very orange, I did, yeah. Death by flashy. Dark emoji, yeah. So Greg. Guinness. Steve Ball's on the Guinness. He on the Guinness. You over the bowling club tomorrow, Steve? Apparently there's an event over the bowling club tomorrow. I'm at the moment I'm saving like crazy for a holiday. Literally saving like crazy. It's doing my head in. It's doing my head in because I'm trying to get to the end of the month, pay this holiday off, and then I get paid, and then I know exactly where I'm gonna be, and I know I haven't got any more. You know when you can see ahead and you haven't got any more massive bills coming, and you're like, yeah, I can just willy nilly I can do stuff without worrying. Well, I'm trying to get to that point. I'm trying to pay off a holiday, Airbnb, pay it off. I hate saving. I hate saving. I hate I'm like I want to do this stuff to the house. I want to finish this damn house. Holidays, birthdays, Christmas, it staggers itself throughout the year, doesn't it? So Christmas comes along, you're like, oh, thank goodness for that. Get that out the way. And then birthdays come, and you're like, oh man, birthdays. And then holiday, you got to pay for, and you think you're in the clear through all the way through the year, but you're not, are you? You're not. There's always something down the road. There's always something like, no RSG for you. Evening, Simon. Always forget you on Thursday now on the War Sign tonight. Ali G, brilliant. Paul Goggin, have a cheap Tesco wash. Can't believe they need to use a magnetic charger. Just using a cut USB cable with 2 wires. What's the world coming to? And now electric cars. In the 80s. Paul Goggin. Well, life was easy on it. Lighthouse, like printing your picture on crap paper. Steve, this is the point I do the Stone Crow now on a Thursday. You can have a drink on a Thursday, can't you? Have a drink on a Thursday, no problems with. Just had a lovely memory. Lovely memory. What is going on with me? What is going on? Thursday is a new Friday. Dan Cab. The 90s was the best decade. Al Humphreys. Well, I just, like, there's no... Oh, it's funny, isn't it? It's like... I feel like I'm, like, lost control a little bit for a moment. Gonna get a beer soon. There's a temptation to go out tomorrow night. There's a real temptation. I want to meet people I haven't seen for a long time. And I want to shake hands with people I haven't shaken hands with for a long time, and talk to people I haven't spoken to for a long time. Give people a hug I haven't given a hug for a long time. And like, there's a temptation to go to this party tomorrow night and do all of those things. But then there's a part of me that's like, I'm so close to like sorting this holiday out. It's paid for, bang, bish, bash, bosh, boom. I haven't got to worry about it. And we're in this situation at the moment. I don't know if you feel the same as me. It's a good comment, actually. It's a good topic of conversation. Do you get in situations where, like, you have friend groups, maybe new friend groups, maybe you never had these friend groups before, and you're like, the last few years, these people have become quite important to you because they're part of your friend group, and then you constantly find yourself saying no all the time because of maybe the cost of living, or maybe something else getting in the way. Are you in the same situation as me, where you're like, I'd love to do these things, but like, I haven't got 100 quid. Is anybody else in the same situation as me? It's like, I need to pay for this holiday, or I need to sort this month's car finance out, or whatever. Saying no is not a shame. I say to my parents, they have lied. That's 2.5 times. They avoided more. Yeah. I'm tired of that saying. Thursdays are the best days, says Al Humphreys, between like Wednesday and Friday. It's the law, yeah. Everything was on the up in the 90s. I remember those days fondly. Big Kev, I remember them too. The optimism of it all. It was brilliant, wasn't it? There was like, I think what happens, there's no, you know, like, you could buy a derelict house in the 90s, do it up. There's none of that anymore, is there? There's none of that going on. You know, it's like our time. It's our time to buy a derelict farmhouse and do it up. They don't exist anymore, do they? They just do not exist. They're all done. They're all done up, and they're all worth a fortune. I think what we're talking about here, people's optimism, is like, they call it boom and bust, don't they? Boom and bust, boom and bust, boom and bust. Bust, everything goes derelict, everything's boarded up, everything's a mess. Boom, bang, get in there, do it up, look after it. Boom and bust. Yes, there's a lot of heartbreak involved in it. You get it wrong, there's a lot of heartbreak. But everything's so steady these days, isn't it? Everything's so like, everybody's windows are okay. They've all got plastic windows, and the roofs are okay, and you know, you're buying a house, and there's no doer-uppers. There's no doer-uppers anymore, is there? They're all like, they're done. I think that's why the interest rates went to where they went. I think the people in charge, they were hoping for a lot of, like, boarded up places again, and they were hoping for all of those things to happen, and they didn't, did they? They really didn't this time. And it's just static, isn't it? It's just rolling along static. Nothing's really going on. Tequila shot. T-Rad. I'm showing my age by quoting Harry Enfield's Nicey and Smashy from the early 90s. Oh, I love that. Nicey and Smashy. Oh, that was great. It was really good. It was really blooming cool. Jonathan Watson, yes, mate. Giving up pubs, fishing, going to match, holidays, just work to pay bills these days. Jonathan Watson is absolutely like mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad. The 1980s were bad, to a better, more optimistic time. Consider yourself lucky. In Australia, the equivalent of a can, I guess, an average pub is £7 in Australian dollars. Yeah, neutral, yeah. It's just funny, isn't it? Hob scene, life can be hard. Try and make the best of what you have. Exactly that. So, what I found myself doing, so when I'm like, I just think about like what's coming. So in 2 weeks' time, whoosh, I got something exciting coming up. Really exciting. Really exciting. Train journeys and yeah, just, and that's what you gotta do. That's the way you just gotta like look to the future, you know. Fingers crossed it all gets a bit better. 5 to 9. Knickers on the line. I'm gonna go and get one more pint. Ooh, these beers are sliding down really well tonight. Come on. Come on, Ned. The witching hour. 5, 4. Oh. I'm going to read Nemerton Brewing's comment now in a moment. I'm in a sticky situation. I'll tell you what, I don't know. I will read Nemerton's comment now. So I had a chat. I'm going to talk to Rob about this when I see him in a couple of weeks as well. I had a chat with my wife the other day, and I said, I hope this comes across okay. You know, when you start a conversation with, I hope this comes across okay. And then you start the conversation, and there's no horror. She's not horrified at all or whatever, but like, I think this is what Nemerton Brewing's saying. Isn't it time for you to move on to your real passion and talent? Why are you not going into the beer world as a real zythologist? You're quite up to it. So let me tell you what I had a chat with my wife about the other day. I've spent, this is going to sound really, really selfish, and I want you to excuse me. I want you to excuse me for talking to you guys in such a selfish way, and my mind being in such a selfish way. But the trouble is, when you get older, you realise that the things that you're able to do are starting to become a little bit limited. Enjoy the, oh, Paul Goggin, £5 super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me like that and like that. There we go. Thank you very much, Paul Goggin. So you end up, you start to think about like what can I do in my prime with the prime that I got left, and then when the prime goes, what can I then do after that? And so I tried to explain this to my wife. I tried to explain that I would love to do more getting out and about. I would really love to jump in the car 6 o'clock in the morning, drive to Oxford. Jump in the car 6 o'clock in the morning, drive to Birmingham, and do some, and limited, I don't know what you could possibly mean, son. So because my wife works so hard in what she does, I do the kids' sandwiches for school, and I do their bottles, drinks bottles, and chocolate sandwich bar and a packet of crisps. I do that every day. And then I take them to school every day. And it's very much like what I was talking about earlier on. The repetitive nature of it. It's beautiful to make a kid a sandwich once in a blue moon. But I'm struggling with the repetitive nature of my life at the moment. The whole thing. I'm struggling with every single day making sandwiches, every single day driving them to school. I'm just struggling. I hold my hands up and I'm telling 241 people, I'm just struggling with it. I'm just struggling with it because I've been doing it since age 2. When they were 2. One's 17 and one's nearly 14. And I'm looking at I'm already my goodness me, my 14-year-old still got 2 years to go. I've still got 2 years of making sandwiches every day and driving them to school. And it's like, I'm just struggling. I'm literally like tearing my hair out because I want to put myself first. People are jumping on I want to put myself first. I want to because what happens when you do these things every day, the moment you start to think, I'm going to do something for myself, I'm going to drive to Birmingham today, I'm going to drive somewhere, I'm going to go and do a beers and bars and pubs of somewhere, I'm going to go and do that today. Yeah, you've already, exactly what I should be doing. I should be doing that. I should be doing that. I think you all know what I'm trying to say. I think you all understand what I'm trying to get across here. Is that I was trying to explain this to my wife, and my wife was like, "What? You don't want to do this stuff anymore?" I was like, "No. I'm not saying I don't want to do it. I'm not saying I don't want to do it anymore. What I'm trying to say is, I can't be creative. I really want to be creative. I'm at a stage in my life where I'm like, I've still got some prime. I've still got some prime about me, and I'm still excited a little bit about life. I've still got a little bit of excitement about life left in me, and I want to do. I want to do these things before all of the excitement seeps away, and I like don't care anymore. I want to go to places I've never been to Sheffield. I've never been to Manchester. I've never been to Manchester in my whole life. I've been to Birmingham. I've been to the train station. I want to start. I want to start. But that creativity starts with like me waking up in the morning with a blank canvas. Does that make sense to anyone? Does that make sense? I want a blank canvas. I want to wake up in the morning and go, I'm going to do this today, and go and do it. Rather than like the domestics, like the daily, well, it's called the daily grind, isn't it? It's called the daily grind for that exact reason. It's the daily grind. It's like the I have moments. I have moments where I want to sell a house. I want to sell a house. I want to sell everything I own, from everything. Sell it all, and just like smack my hand against metal racking, and you know, Paul Goggin. Yeah, I told you so. I woke up yesterday with about 20 new ideas. By the end of the day, either I remember them or they're gone. Paul Goggin, that's the thing. I made great steel shit in Sheffield. I live here. Andy, I've never been. I've never been to Sheffield in my whole life. I want to go and drink beer in Sheffield. I want to go to the Sheffield Tap, and I've heard about it. I've never been. Simon, you are just one of that beautiful persons I've ever met. Don't worry. Never surprised. Cheers, thank you very much. Some folk I see haven't ever left their city centre. Oh man, I just yeah. I love to travel, see. I love to travel. Travis, hey buddy, hope things are good. I am okay, mate. Just pulled on site, fresh Friday morning. What's the temperature, Trav? 37 metre road bore today, after completing a 50mm live tapping on a 450mm. That's just under half a metre water main. Wow, that's massive. Salad moved to Australia. Well, yes, this is the thing. Aussie, go to Australia. Am I a bore? Am I standing here today giving you my grievances and like, I'll take you to Sheffield, another easy one, but yes, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do these things this summer. No, I've got like, I put it. That's like completely. It's on hold. So outside area, absolutely, like, it's not even on my thought process, isn't it? Like so let me explain. 2 years ago, I did the pubs and bars of lots of places. I did St David's in West Wales, I did Cardiff, Newport, Bath. What else did I do? I've forgotten. Swindon was amazing. I did the pubs and bars of Swindon. I did Bristol. 2 years ago, I did some amazing cities. And then last year, I did literally nothing because my mind was occupied with other things last year. But this year, we've already done York. York, I felt, was a springboard. It was like a, uh, yeah, let's get back to business. Let's get back to like doing stuff properly. This year, Manchester, London, Sheffield, all very doable. Leeds, if we can possibly fit that in. I mean, if that's okay, I'd love to do Leeds. There's so many places I'd love to do. There's Liverpool. I'm not sure. Of course, Leeds, yeah. So I'm working with Hopsy, and we're gonna do some great stuff this summer. We're gonna do some really good stuff this summer. We're gonna hit these cities, and we're gonna get around as many of these pubs as possible, and we're gonna go around as many breweries as possible. And it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be an amazing. I'm really excited for it, but even like Liverpool, that'll probably be, that's going to probably be a hotel job, Liverpool. But you know, that's very doable. Newcastle, I'd like to go up to Wylam in Newcastle. London, see, London's massive. London's like, whoa, where'd you start? Where'd you start with London? London, wow. But great person in Rob from Hopsy who's watching tonight. We've already we did this like in 8 years ago, and we were up and down. It's more. London's a funny thing because it's easier if you know the trains. It's like you can pop up and down the underground. You can like pop up, and all of a sudden there seems to be a pub right next to the underground, the Euston Tap, and the place under the railway arches. With London, you can fire around a lot of places. Like so with like let's take Manchester for argument's sake. I'm not sure. I've never been to Manchester, but there's probably going to be a few miles. We're going to be walking around. It's going to be busy. Enjoying our nutrition as we're going. But with London, even though it's a scary big city, you can pop up and down the underground. Boom, 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 boom. You can go, yeah, you can go up and down. The next thing you know, and it's all the hard miles are taken care of by the underground. So it shouldn't be as scary, really, as I make out. As I make out. But Monty Beamwell keeps things simple in London. Can do all of the day without an extra travel. Well, yeah. I just see it on a 29 point. Oh, Al Humphries on a chat with Anna. But Monty Beamwell, 20 odd breweries in a short distance, all within railway arches. What? 20 breweries? 20 breweries in the Bermondsey Mile? That's like one every 200 yards. That's incredible. I've always been a bit funny with London, though. I've always been a bit like, yeah, I don't know why. It's not as scary. It really isn't as scary as your mind will have you believe. You get there. Mr. T. Rand and Mrs. Longhair Simon. Did you hear about Billy's Craft Beer Fest, Simon? No. Nemerton Brewing. Where is it? Where is it? You start at my place in London, Simon, and then we have our quota for the week in one night. Al Humphreys, yeah. Yeah, I'll let you know when I'm in London. Seriously, Cloudwater occur not all the greats in Bermondsey. Cloudwater, they're in Manchester. Yeah, but everyone's saying about the Bermondsey Beer Mile keeps things simple. Do it all in one trip. Big Kev. I can do it though. It's funny. I can do the whole like ducking and diving, left hand side of the elevator, or not the elevator, the escalators. I can do it when you're in it. You just do it. You just like you're walking, and if you're fast paced like the rest of them, it's just how it is. Yeah. Stone Crow t-shirts. I used to. I do have some. I'm supposed to be not quite talking about it tonight. I got affiliate links. I got something to do with an affiliate thing with t-shirts and jump with Beers of Europe. Um, I've forgotten to do it, to be honest. Tuning in from Maryland, Eastern Shore. Good to see you. Hello, Shotgun Shawnee. What do I think of Liverpool? I've seen a small amount of Liverpool, but what I've seen about Liverpool is fantastic. It's great. I've been all over the docks. I've been to the Expo place, the craft beer place. I've been to bits of the city centre. I've been to the Head of Steam. I had a Chinese takeaway. It was lovely, amazing. No, was it Chinese? It was no Indian. It was an Indian takeaway. Walked past a really good brewery. I should have gone in. It was called Handyman Brewing or something. I walked past that. It looked like a weird shop, but I didn't go in. I should have gone in there. Yeah, and a private landlord. Oh dear, Al Humphreys. And his response to evict. Oh. Yes, so what are we all drinking? What are we all drinking? 200 can we do 250 likes? 250 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. Sam's on the Fosters. Good on you, Sam. Northern Monk Tank Petrol. Churros Lamp. Rum and Coke. T-Rad. Argentina Beer from Home Bargains. Dude, oh, the lager. The Cerveza stuff. It's good. It's nice. I like that. Henry Weston's. Sparkling water, Martin. Anna's talking about Al Humphreys again. Abbeydale Voyager IPA. Abbeydale make some great beer. Hofbrau Hefeweizen, DS. Please wear the pink shorts before you break up for the summer assignment. I don't believe they still exist. Big Kev, they still exist. The pink shorts are on, Big Kev. I should have just turned the camera down, but there we go. I'll stand on a bar stool instead. There he is, the beer monster, Bosch. I watched your fantastic fantastic. It was a really good video. The boom, 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 boom. I watched that. It was good. And to be fair to you, you did a really good video. And you described everything great, down to a T, great vice beer, lots of banana, a little bit of pineapple. I did watch it. It was really good. I told Paul and Michelle, I said, can you thank Mr. Beer Monster for his video? But now you're here. Where's the camera? Over here. Now you're here, Mr. Beer Monster. Bosh. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for review. I've had a pint. Ignore me. Thanks for making the video. They've been through the washing machine a few times. Thinking, do you know when I was buying that Spanish lager? When I was buying that Spanish lager, I did notice that Marks and Spencer, because I went to the toilet and I had to go through the clothing department. Oh, they were selling some lovely jackets, lovely. But anyway, I seen shorts. And they were like £20 a pair. But what you'll get, I tell you what you notice from Marks and Spencer's. I bought a lot. These shorts are from Sports Direct. I had like 8 pairs for like 15 quid. They all fall apart. They all fall apart, don't they? The cheap shorts. I was thinking, if I buy 3 pairs of shorts from M&S, £20 a pair, I know that it's 60 quid. I know it's 60 quid, but they'll probably last me 10 years. This is the thing. You buy a pair of shorts like that from Marks and Spencer, they're going to last you 10 years, isn't they? You're going to wear them 3 or 4 months of the year, put them back in the drawer, hope the moths don't eat them, and then get them back out the next year. Here he is. Cheers, Simon. It was a pleasure trying it. Cracking beer. Oh, no, honestly, it was a really good video. I had you on my big 50-inch TV, watching you on that. Have you seen Verdant? I've just released a collab with... Oh, yes. Yes, they were really proud of it. Beer Riff and Verdant. Yeah, they were really proud of that. They did a great... I tell you what. That's a holiday right there. That's a holiday right there. You could come if you wanted to, Rob. I don't know what your summer's looking like, but you could stay here. We could have like a day in Tenby. We'd have to get up early to go to Tenby. We'd have to get up like super early to go to Tenby. It's like a 2-hour drive, and then I could. We'd sort it, but we could do Swansea. From here, we could do Swansea. Swansea's an hour away on the train. We could go to Beer Riff. Beer Riff. Yeah, probably just Beer Riff. But it's beautiful coastline. You got the Mumbles Mile. Beautiful, lovely coastline down that way. It's really lovely. Really lovely. But I mean, the only place to really drink would be Beer Riff. But it's actually set in the middle of a marina. Swansea Marina is Beer Riff. So, like, you can literally go on their balcony, have a couple of pints, and you can hear all the boats dinking. You know, like the masts where they all ding, ding, ding. It's like if you close your eyes, it's like Captain Jack Sparrow. It's like having a pint in what's that called? What's that bloody film called? Jack Sparrow. Pirates of the Caribbean. Dennis, one of the best inventions for a man. I have a pair of jeans that are 8 years old and still looking good. But this is the thing, Big Kev, yeah? And they were the original work clothes, weren't they? But thinking of it, if it's a washing room, we could do Swansea one day. We could do Cardiff another day. We could do Bristol. Bristol's an hour away from here. So Swansea, Cardiff, Bristol. 3 big cities within, they're all an hour away. Cardiff's 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Swansea's an hour. Bristol's an hour. We could do all, I mean, if you wanted to pop down, I'll stick you up here. I gotta go and have a wee. Here's the dog. Here's the old Tom. He looks like Rocky, doesn't he? Hey, yo, Rock. Oh. There he is. Yeah, the old dog. He's still going. He's like about 900. Corey. Never heard of that pub. Both Mark and I know he's a year liquor. You don't even see it coming. He's like, got your ear. Anna, yes, of course. It's right on the plan of it. So, so where are we with the chat then? Oh, you took the jog for a walk. That's what's right. No. Great British Beer Festival is cancelled. Where do we go instead? Sam Grant. Well, it's We're living in a funny world we're being, aren't we? The whole reason why Camera, Great British Beer Festival, all kind of like started uh, was to try and save real ale, really. It did that, but nothing seems to want us. We're in like, let me get this scene snapped. Oh, scene snapped. Thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Really appreciate it. There you go. I've liked it. Thank you. Brewing's in a bit of a sticky place. Bit of a sticky place at the moment. ABV, like taxation. London Craft Beer Fest in the tobacco dock. Yeah. That's the one to go to. It's amazing there. It's absolutely amazing. It's fantastic even. I had the most amazing time there last year. And although I went to GBBF last year, I think this year Tobacco Dock. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. It's fantastic. It really is great. The history. It's got its own dock. It's like a warehouse, but it's got its own dock for you know, of course, the boats used to come in and out. It's just amazing place. Amazing. So we've got 180 people in. People are starting to leave. Of course, people got work. Before you go, just say goodbye. Before you go, just say goodbye. Don't just leave. Just comment. Just leave a little comment saying, I'm off to work, goodbye. You know, we totally understand. But I don't know who's leaving, see? I don't know who's leaving. I don't know if, am I saying goodbye to people I've been talking to all night? Because you end up talking to yourself. You're like, is this guy still watching? Is he still here? Namberton, well, Simon, the big question is up. Does real ale receive enough real ale to make a channel? Not a mainstream. Is it time for next gen breweries? Well, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. The last thing my grandfather said to me was invest in good speakers. It was sound advice. Hit the like and subscribe and Stone the Crows. Rodney, thank you very much, Rodney. Still here, open the Schneider Crystal Weiss. Ah, right. Yeah, we'll discuss that. We'll discuss that in Manchester. We'll talk about, like, it'd be amazing. I would like to show you this part of the world. I really would like to show you this part of the world. There's not much here, I'll be honest. It's not going to blow your mind. It's not going to, like, there's part of it that's beautiful. You probably love Tenby. Tenby's a really pretty place. In terms of beer, it's again, you got Tenby Brewing, Tenby Harbour. It's not going to blow the doors off type of thing, but if you like your architecture at the same time, then a day in Tenby's good. Swansea, Mumbles, it's not for the live stream. Swansea's not for the live stream to talk about, but there's lots in Swansea. Have you seen, Rob? Have you seen Twin Town? Have you seen the film Twin Town? Swansea's an interesting place, a really interesting place. Newport's a really interesting place too. Cardiff is really nice. Bristol, lovely. You know Bristol. The dog wanted to go for a pee. Simon, where do you recommend getting hold of a Weiss beer glass? Which are best? Got into it loads over the past few months, but don't want to just from the local. Well, Jacob, what you could do, you could like you could possibly donate to your local. Say here's a couple of quid. I'm going to steal your pint glass. Wales is beautiful. It is, Tobe. It is beautiful. Thanks for there, DBUK. You're off. No worries. See you. See you. Good night. Gower, Pembrokeshire, Brecon, Beacon, Snowdon, Anglesey. Yep. Only place I've been in Wales is my brother's house and the Morrisons up the road. Evening, Si. Hope you're well, mate. It's been a while. Hey, craft beer hub. Mark Drury, how you doing, mate? Christ. I'll have a pee, please, Bob. Agree. Wales is lovely. My favourite holiday place apart from Greece. Really? Used to love Snowdonia, but I can't pronounce the new name. I don't bother with any of that rubbish. He made it. I'm glad we got a new dictator, because the last dictator was rubbish, wasn't he? If ever I see that man in a dark lane and I look around and there's no cameras, he ruined this country. That man ruined this country. He looks like a Care Bear, doesn't he? You know, one of them like Care Bears. Like he literally, if you ask me what that man looked like, he looked like a Care Bear. And I can't have a ruling man in charge looking like a Care Bear. No way. No. The man hid himself away. In the situation, he hid himself away. In his shed. He lived in his shed. He was the worst. The worst. For me, Toby Jackman, you might agree. I'm not sure where you sit with it. For me, it was the worst. It was like the closing down of this country. It was like there was no, like, it was almost as if it was like the opposite to America. America, land of the free, you know, open for business, doing great. It was almost as if Wales went, no, we're going to do nothing. We're going to make all our roads 20 miles an hour. We're going to... The man didn't drink. This is the thing. The man didn't drink. He was a teetotaler. Now, I've got nothing to do... No problem with teetotalers. Apart from my granddad always used to tell me, never ever trust a teetotaler. Never ever trust a man that doesn't drink. My grandfather told me that. And it's probably true. The point is, he was happy for all the pubs to be shut. It didn't matter to him. He didn't drink. He didn't understand. He didn't. And the amount of damage that man did. The amount of damage that man did to this country. And I say this with a, you know, you can quite clearly see. I say the man damaged this country. He damaged it almost, I don't know, maybe it can be turned around. 20 miles an hour. 20 miles an hour. Ridiculous. Yeah. I bet he did, Big Kev, yeah. He said, well, you know, ask me, do I trust that man? You start with a fish. Do I trust him? Check my laugh. I haven't got anything. Please try. Sam Grant, thank you very much. Do I rate Cloudwater? Yeah, I do. Shane B. Cloudwater, great brewery. Fantastic brewery. Great beer. Is it Jake? I broke with enough in a jacket potato. Oh, Humphreys. He's a divisive figure. Yes, yes, yes. First minute, Kim Jong. Kim Jong for me. He was an absolute that. The thing is, now we got flipping. I don't know. Now we got beer monster. Simon, my video on the new Corona beer got. I'll do it because I can't use beer. I tell you what, beer monster. I'll finish this live stream. I'll brush my teeth, make a drink, and go to bed. Let the dog out for a wee, which he's still out sitting patiently by the back door. Anyway, do all my bed routine stuff. I'll go to bed. Bloody bottles falling over. I'll go to bed. That's me doing this. I'll go to bed, and I'll look at my phone and on YouTube, and this whole thing, this whole live stream, will be amber. It'll be demonetized. It will. And I gotta appeal every week. Every week, this live stream, I have to appeal it. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't said anything out of the ordinary. I haven't like said anything too crazy. Same for all my lives when you appeal it and they review. Yeah, exactly that. But it might take them 6 hours to sort it out. What's going on like? By the time they reverse it, no one's well, exactly that. 100%. 100% for them in the bread basket, isn't it? 100% for them making bread. 0% for you making bread. Well said about that man. Andrew Stevens, £5 super chat. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. That's your first super chat. Right, I'm gonna. It's 9:45. Thank you for all your wonderful super chats. As no as YouTube appeals. Well, yeah. I am gonna go. I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody. Nice to finally chat to the beer monster who's tuned in tonight. Cheers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, mate. Well, yeah. Nice to. I mean, people see me as frosty. I am a bit frosty. I'll be honest with you, because that's I am frosty because I've been on YouTube a long time, and it just makes you a frosty type of person. Nothing on anybody who's watching this live stream. It's nice to meet the beer monster. Cheers to you. But I am going to go. Good night, Mark. Good night. Enjoy Toby Jackman. Don't you worry about it. Cheers. I'm going. I know I seem like a lovely bloke, but I'm not very, what's the word? To other YouTubers, I'm not massively approachable. It's only because I used to be really approachable. I used to be really, really approachable, and then you just learn not to be so approachable, and then you look frosty. But hey ho, I'm going. See you later. Good night.